Now, let's get practical. Let's see what happens when we hook it up to one of the most common data sources you'll find on any factory floor, an MTConnect agent. And that brings up the big question, right? How do you actually take the super detailed, structured world of an MTConnect's device model and translate it one for one into the i3X address space? Well, the answer is something called the MTConnect i3X companion specification. And look, this isn't about guesswork or making things up as you go. It's a complete, official rulebook. It lays out the exact mapping for every single device, every component, and every data item. Okay, let's dive right in. First things first, how does that basic structure, the objects and their unique IDs, get translated from that MTConnect XML tree into an actual i3X object instance?
The core idea here is actually super simple. Every single element you see in MTConnect, whether it's the top-level device or a tiny position data item, becomes its own separate object in i3X. That's it. It's a really clean one-to-one mapping.
So how do we make sure every one of those new objects can be found? The element ID is the secret sauce, and the rule for creating it is both simple and really powerful. You just take the device's UUID, add a colon, and then stick the MTConnect element's ID on the end. Bam! That guarantees a globally unique identifier for every single thing. And that same basic logic just keeps going for all the other metadata. The type ID? That maps to a specific object type. The parent ID? That's what builds the hierarchy. And the display name gives you that nice, human-readable label. So the big takeaway here is that this isn't a partial fix. It's a complete, really well-thought-out solution. The full mapping, we're talking objects, types, relationships, values, conditions, the whole shebang is all meticulously defined right there in the MTConnect i3X companion spec.